Hey guys, we streamed Monday, but to be honest with you, it always feels like a long time. Makes me want to stream more. I feel like I don't see you guys often enough. We should definitely fix that. Be streaming probably some more. I think it's probably going to be one of the things in addition to some of my other yearly goals. One is to have a little more chat interaction. Another is to stream more overall. I think I learned quite a good few things from this previous year. Hey, first, nice man. Hey, how you doing, mate? And I would definitely want to stream some more. I've been doing minimum 2 a week. Might bump that up to 3. Told you always first. I appreciate you, man. Let me try to do some more here. What's we got going on? I don't know. I've been on an art kick lately. I've been wanting to get more and more art commissioned and done. It could be just a little bit of like pre-work, like pre-debut jitters that I've got going on, because it's like our model's in the works. Like it's coming fast, and the excitement I'm feeling from that is fueling my like want to commission more art, but more art done, get some cool art finished, get some nice splash art done, get some nice backgrounds done. All that's coming up, and ideas are popping off, and I've got kind of the money for it, but part of me doesn't want to spend all that money because it's going to be an expensive expedition to do all that. It's you. Take it. Ready to give me your skull? You can try and take it. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Ugh. Hope you did sleep well when you last time I saw you. The VOD, unfortunately. Don't tell me. Unfortunately, the VOD that we were playing with last time, more than half of it got muted because of the music I was playing at the very beginning during it. So like 2 hours of it's just not watchable. Yeah, so I ended up getting rid of it. It's unfortunate, which just means that we're 100% using non-copyrighted music this time around. So we don't have to worry about it. Because it was relatively new, a set of music that I hadn't tried before. I kind of liked it. We kind of did that. Jesus. Hey Craig. But it was relatively new. I also figured out what the fuck was going on with the alerts, by the way, and why they weren't popping up. They were for some reason off screen, and I fixed it, so now they're actually on screen again. I haven't tested them all. They might be a little big. We'll have to let people know if they're big or not. But hey, Craig, how you doing, mate? But overall, I think next year's going to be really
skill
fun.
Issue.
Look, it is a little bit of skill issue. I didn't check beforehand. Things popped up, and I just wasn't sure exactly where they were. I knew they were happening because the sound was going off, but I didn't know where exactly they were. Doing okay? I'm glad you're doing okay, mate. Ooh, hopefully we'll get you guys up doing great. You got good news? What's that? You'll have to let me know. But no, I've got a couple commissions that are currently in the works. Mostly just I couldn't help myself. You might be going to study Japan in 2025. Really cool. Oh wait, are you like is it like a study abroad thing? I know you said you had classes. Do you take like college classes? Are you still in college? Oh. That sounds sick though. Study abroad for 5 to 6 years. That sounds awesome. Do take care. I know that Japan. I know Japan's fun to visit. I've got a couple friends that live over in Japan, and a lot of it's really, really nice, but also really, really weird when you live there for a long period of time. So do take care. Most of them are nice, but there are weird social norms like mafia grandmas that if you don't do things a certain way, they will get onto you, or they'll do it for you, give you passive aggressive looks. It's a you said it, but okay, it's a little weird. But you know what, that's just a different culture, I guess. I really want to head over there and visit, to be fair. Like I said, I've got some friends over there I really want to visit. I also just really fucking love Asian food, especially Japanese food. Adore it all the time. I don't know if I do like the full Japanese breakfast, because I've seen those. That looks insane. Don't know if I want to try and eat all those dishes. But it might be fun once, at the very, very least. You're so excited, I'm gonna kill you. But yeah, there's a lot of things I really want to try over there. I follow a couple of Japanese YouTubers over there that I really like. Trash Taste is one of them that I usually follow. Connor, Giga, and the Anime Man over there. I usually follow them pretty closely because they usually do a lot of pop culture things as far as just really otaku. Yeah, I follow them. No, I love those guys. Yeah, I typically watch their podcast too. Trash Taste, we love Trash Taste. We love Trash Taste. There's also, of course, if you know Connor, you also know Chris Broad and Abroad in Japan. I'm still in the process of watching his brand new Journey Across Japan video, Non-Stop North. Still watching that one. Still really like that one. I just haven't had the time to sit down and watch all of them. I recently watched the Tuna one. You watch all of Connor's got a brand new video out that I have not watched yet. I really need to get on it. I was watching the Island one. Is that the Haunted Island one? Oh shit, hit the microphone. Is that the Haunted Island one? I need to stop turning this way and actually put you guys on my other screen so I can actually talk straight. I'm talking away from the microphone. The Abandoned Island. The Abandoned Island was sick. He's got so many. I'd say his like Journey Across Japan videos are honestly really good and some of my favorites. The bike stream was awesome. I massive props to Connor and Chris for those. The bike ones were fucking amazing. The stream was awesome. The videos were also just good. When he fell, yeah, man, that was a nasty bruise he had. The man took it like a champ too, just kept going. I know he won like yeah, no, if you do a lot of stuff over here that would be okay in the US, over there you can't stand the chance of being arrested. Their police are weird, they're a little bit more passive, but they'll still get you. And they've been a lot more hard on foreigners here of late. I remember Mouse being in the basket and yelling balls in the yeah, Mousie's clips are always really nice. She's always really cute when it comes to Connor. I love the two of them. They're very cute duo. All right, you would have cried? Yeah, no, I would have cried. That was one of the ones where you kind of have to grit and bear it. It's like you're in front of a lot of people. You've got a show to put on. You kind of just got to like take a piece of paper, bite down on it, and just keep going. It would have fucking hurt. He looked messed up from the pictures I saw of it. It looked like it really messed him up. That road rash was awful. But I am glad that it was really successful. I think he won an award for those bike streams as well. And well deserved, honestly. That was those were amazing streams. It's a lot of really, really good content. Just overall, it was really, really nice. And the determination behind it as well. It's really, really nice. Yeah, but those guys, I watched them all a lot. Specifically just because I like watching all the little tiny nuances that happen over there in Japan. I really need to visit Japan at some point in time. But you know what? First thing I need to do, I personally need to get my passport. That's the first thing I need to do. Because I have not had a massive reason to do so. So I've kind of just been sitting on it. Like I've got the money. The money's not an issue. It's the fact that I don't want to do the paperwork. That's quite literally, that's all here. It's been a while since I had my picture taken for it, so I should honestly probably have another passport taken. You want to go too? Yeah. Never been out of the country. Scary. You know what? Any kind of like big travel is scary. And that's kind of regardless of whether it's domestic or international. Because like I'm planning on moving here to like, because technically it's still the South. I live in Georgia. I'm planning on moving to Texas eventually. That move is scary. Just that small move is absolutely terrifying. So even internationally, it's going to be crazy. I've been out of the country with family, and that family has a really good like support system typically. So I never felt like extremely worried. There's always a little nervousness that comes with it, but I've never been like really, really worried. I feel like I would have to go to Japan with friends. for me to be able to like handle it, at least the first time. At the very least, the first time I'd have to go with friends in order to kind of just manage. We can't wait. Yeah, no, that sounds absolutely amazing. I personally wish I did more studying abroad when I was in college. I wish but there was never any good places for me to go. Like, for my degree, I think China was available, but I didn't really want to go to China, so I was like, you know what? It's not really worth going. It's like there was Germany, I think, for like business, but I was like, I'm not a business degree. I would like it'd be cool, but it wouldn't serve me any purpose in the long run to go. So I just never did. Yeah, 4 siblings, and I live with a lot of people, so getting away from being alone sounds exciting. I bet it was. Yeah, no, when I first moved out, it was really, really good. Then I had to deal with 4 additional siblings, some non-related siblings, because the roommates I had were terrible. That was a whole different issue, though. I got out of there 6 months, didn't want to deal with it anymore. I subleased that shit, got out of there. I did not want to deal with that, because they were not good roommates in any way, shape, or form. Ooh, but that's neither here nor there. That was one part of my life that I don't look back fondly on, but I do plan on doing it again here pretty soon. Because I eventually got to get out of my hometown. Because I'm still currently in my hometown. I eventually got to get out of here. It'll be fun though. Big changes can be scary, but I'm sure at the end of it, it'll be really rewarding. And kind of like how you are with studying abroad in Japan. I'm sure it'll be really fun. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but I've never really wanted to 100% stay here. I've wanted to move at least an hour away. At least an hour. Kind of get away from it. Where it's at least you have to think if you want to go travel somewhere. I've thought about Atlanta. I have thought about Atlanta. I definitely thought about it. Nashville? Yeah, I don't know if I want to. Nashville is a no-go. My brother-in-law would be up and visiting me too often. I would be his excuse to come to Nashville and drink. Yeah, Nashville's a no-go. But yeah, I'm definitely. I was like, I'm okay with like where I am currently in life, but I'm definitely looking at other avenues to potentially go. And I haven't really done too extensive look as far as like work goes. But you know what? I'm not moving. I don't plan on moving for a good, at least a year. So I don't have to worry about it right now, at the very least. At the very least, I don't have to worry about it right now. Right. I think it's about time we stopped stalling and started getting into it. What do you guys think? Let's swap over real quick. Let me move this over here so we can. With the economy, yeah, no, with the economy, I don't even know where I'll go either. Going to a place that with affordable living would be nice. At least it would be nice. You're sleepy? Well, I mean, with this one, I know for a fact will not be muted. So if you do feel like going to bed, it will be available this time. This one for sure. All right. Let's get back in there.
Wounded and tired, Siri collapsed in a swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison.
Oh, by the way, I double-checked just to make sure.
Did you see
To see if this was a sexual event. It was in fact not a sexual event, so we can actually watch and play it. I wanted to check. By the way, the thing you sent me was the entire YouTube playthrough where they all role-played as a character. The entire playthrough, different freaking characters. That sounds fun as fuck. Yo, I'd be down for I'd be down for a playthrough like that. That sounds fun as hell. That sounds really fun. We need to play Lethal Company again. We do. Honestly, I've been trying to get. I've been wanting to play with one particular person as well. They're brand new to the game, so I definitely want to try and get them in on that. I might find some people. We wouldn't be playing modded though for their first time, just because it is in fact their first time. You're willing to make some PNGers for that shit if you want to. I'd fucking love to do that shit. I'd love to play like Baldur's Gate 3 again, just in general. Vanilla is amazing. Vanilla's fun, but just like modded is really fun. Specifically, just the Yippee mod. Just the Yippee mod is my favorite.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says,
Right,
bring
yeah.
me rats and
Goku
healthy
bracket.
ones.
Hi,
Not
it's me,
something that
Goku.
can't drag them.
Bam.
This the lamp from the
Modded is
outside
stupid.
out?
It is
What's
amazing.
this about
It's
rats?
really, really fun.
Nothing important.
And the
I'll
twerking just
explain
made
later.
it so much
now,
better.
tell me, to what do I owe
The twerking
pleasure?
has made it fucking amazing. Said you had a request for me.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did.
Apparently
and
wasn't
still
Dick.
Do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go
The fake
there
exit doors
return.
terrifying. It's always in the back of my mind, those fake
While on
exit
the
doors,
island,
and
I
I
did sense
like I
something
love
strange.
hate them. Like
How'd it come to
they're
be cursed?
they're so
That's
funny
what I
when
don't
you
know.
take
I
the
must
chance
break
and
this
take it.
spell, yet I've been
It's made a
unable
lot
to
of content
identify its
a lot of
source.
content creation and a lot of
Something.
videos that I've seen so
Scraps.
far really fun.
The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So,
Okay.
will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
I mean, I guess so.
All right, I'll
I
help.
guess we could do
I
that.
knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
We can easily do.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Wasn't that your like reward? How's it work?
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something
You gonna rub it?
magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers.
Just calm down.
I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's
What?
a bauble that will let us speak over some distance.
That.
You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Okay. Off to Fyke Isle.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No,
Wait.
that is all.
Fyke Isle. Fyke Isle.
Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle.
Fyke.
Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Alright, let's. First time we got a new item. Press using holding R1. Like that. Okay. That works. So the quest really is to kind of like go up towards Novigrad. That is where we next have here. We're gonna visit Triss for the first time. We do have a couple of additional things to do. Before that one, use the pass. Oh, we got the pass, so we can legally cross the border. Gotta find a way to Fyke Isle, which we can do. Shouldn't be too hard. That I don't know how to do. Oh, they're right there. Okay. I mean, that's just kind of a long run. I mean, it's a run, but it's not a bad run. We can probably do it after Fyke Isle. And I technically already kind of went to Fyke Isle, so I mean, technically we don't even have to do that. We can just make our way to the closest little crossway right there and just head that way. Powerful, full of mice. How fucking close is this place? It might be closer just to actually just do this one statue real quick and then come back and do it. It's only 300 yards away. Not even that. This way. Wolves, probably wolves. Hey. Oh shit. That's a big fucker.
Come on.
Oof. Thankfully, I've actually got a blade that can actually do damage now. This thing is fucking huge. Oh,
Destroyed this one too.
Lift it up. I don't know who this woman is. That's nice that we got a little fence post right here. We apparently got a lot of towns in here I've not visited yet. There's so much down here that I have not visited yet. We haven't even scratched the surface of it. Go to Fyke Isle.
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet?
Yes.
Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
That's not good. A water hag. You gonna fuck with me? You are gonna fuck with me. Come on, water hag. There we go. That's good enough. Here we go.
Let's try Kira's land.
Where's that noble? Where's that noble? Where's that noble?
Right there? Okay.
Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Fuck's knocking.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter. To the top!
The hell? A lot of rats in here. A lot of rats. Oh, some nice stuff. I think I saw the thing over there.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let 'em out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner
So they
burn
just
the
raided the
vermin.
place.
Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
Yeah, they'd probably figure out a way.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe?
Possibly.
Oh, and that stench!
Oof. Right. I mean, so far I can tell they're the reason the rats are out. Wonder if that has anything to do with the curse or not.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my
stay
ear
here.
about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
You just move?
Blood. Many must have died here.
What a bit. Some rats?
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so deep.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
They came for it. They probably got it. Ooh. Nice.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange you're
Fresh.
still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Further up, I guess. Getting to the bottom of this. Why did I not get it?
Gold!
Oh, I guess I didn't get it.
Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it?
We'll stand here and listen to
Strange
his
you're still
monologue.
here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Oh, that was him. Okay. What the ghost was the culprit? Probably a wraith. Probably. That Annabeth? Yeah, you're knocking shit over. Yeah, a little bit of a poltergeist action. Tilton paintings. Heathen. And knocking shit down.
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
We both down. Yep, there we go. Not that big of a secret passage. Come on, up the stairs, Geralt.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Oof. Yikes.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Oh no. That's a Wraith sound.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt
But
me
you
as
can
well?
see us. Witcher.
I'm a Witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter.
Okay.
These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours.
Hmm.
My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
What happened in the tower?
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in this situation, probably would have been
I
for the
remember
better.
only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid.
That's fair.
And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they harm you?
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Yep.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Oh no.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects.
That's
My
horrid.
face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle.
Tell me about Graham.
Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore.
You picked up on that too, huh, Geralt? Mm-hmm.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right.
If we bring Graham here, he's as good as dead. Like, he is as good as dead.
Because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base
But
of the
like,
curse,
it
that
will
is.
probably lift the curse if he dies.
Forgiving
So I mean,
Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
sure, we'll do it.
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore.
Worst case scenario, she gets closure.
He's forgotten me.
If
That's
he
it.
loved
That's best
you,
case.
you'll remember. and
Best
wanna
case.
help.
Worst
He
case,
said he would always love me.
she kills him.
Go to him. Make haste, please.
Either way, we still lift the curse. We complete it. This is probably not going to end well, but you know what? We're going to do it. Ooh, that's a big drop. No, we're not doing that. It's a little bit too big of a drop, unfortunately. Take those. But she's definitely got blood on her hands, but I mean, you know what? So does the villagers. There's no one completely innocent in this world. Alright. We're heading over there. We need to head over that way, and we need to get a boat. Blood. I'm not gonna find a boat. There's a boat. This works just fine. Come on. I mean, if you don't want to... No, we'll just leave. If he's going to be like that, we'll just leave. Like, he's just chilling. We'll just leave. Let's just cross the water. It's a relaxing boat ride. The boat mechanics actually in this game are actually pretty good, to be honest with you. I don't understand how the reverse works. That shouldn't happen, but you know, but you know what? We'll forgive it. Think that's his house? Wait. I wanted to talk to them.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
Who are you? I'm a witcher.
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Hear about Annabelle.
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
Twere Millie, Finch, and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun into chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it.
No, it's a lot worse than that, buddy.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means...
No, she's dead. She dead as fuck.
You spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
Absolutely horrible.
She was alive the whole time, but... Can't be. She was cold all through.
But
like
you still left her
corpse.
there, though.
I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Her soul is still there. It's not too
Annabelle
late.
should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
I don't think this is the... It says it's the end of it. I don't think this is the end of it. Somehow I don't feel like this is the end of it. Nope. Yep. Yep.
Looks like rain.
Investigate what happened.
Dead. Annabelle was never only a ghost. She's a pesta. And now she's free.
Yep. Figured as much. We knew it was gonna happen. A pesta, though. What is a pesta? Not beast, not cursed ones, not draconic, not elements, not hybrids. Warriors. Necrophages. They're not ogoroids. Relic specters. We don't. Okay, don't tell me what it is. Hold on. We gotta go up that way. Enter the faith. Let's take care of this real quick. Like, I'm not. It's like I figured that was going to happen. It wasn't hard to figure out that it was going to happen. But hey, if it fixed everything, like, it's kind of still a win. Hesta, I don't know what that is. I wish it told me. I want to know more. Maybe it'll tell us what it is, like, after the fact, possibly. Maybe. More than likely. You like boats? It's like, y'all like boats? Valen. Valen's just depressing. I need to buy more food. I need a lot more food. It's like, aside from like these two quests, there's one more. There's maybe two more things that I'd like to take a look at outside of this, and specifically the gear, the Griffin School gear, more specifically now. That I'd like to go and check out, just because it might be an upgrade to it, and it might look sick. It might look good. It might be a little bit of fashion. Because why I like this armor piece. We could be doing better. We could be looking really fly. We could be looking really nice. So we'll do this 2 quests, and then we'll take a look into see what we can do about, like, the weapon series. This is the Wolf series of armor.
You the ones destroying shrines all over Velen?
What's that got to do with you?
I'm putting them back up.
What's it got to do with you?
We are the heralds of lightning. Heavy drops from leaden clouds. Unleashed, the lightning's name shall be Overman.
No fear of God's
The
wrath?
locals claim the gods are unhappy. No fear of their wrath?
The wrath of the gods. The gods are dead. We but dispose of their rotting remains, the dying embers of superstition that harms.
Great. Need a favor, though. You gotta clean up after yourselves here. Then go back to wherever you came from. Dispose of those embers there.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. The gods are dead. Thus speaks Master Friedrich of Oxenfurt.
Who?
Common folk
Who?
fear religion and the priests, not the gods. And this fear enslaves us in fetters of ignorance. We must forge a new morality, or rid ourselves of morality altogether.
Weren't you talking about lightning just a minute ago? Can't let you vandalize the shrines.
Amusing as this little show is, I'm getting bored. Leave, and don't come back.
Oh, what?
Or I'll tell on you to the headmistress.
Repression! Attack the system's lackey! Displayed in the sideshow of a circus. Well, it could...
Why did it bring out, like, my fist? Like, no, we're just gonna kill him.
You'll never learn.
Green mold? Ew. Feathers. We can use that. Alright. Finish that. Where is the smithy? How is he far? He's there. But we need to do that. Can't do any of those. 11, we're right about there. Where is this? Scavenger hunt. Okay. Okay. No, I'm down for it. I could do that. That's fine. We'll head over to the space we haven't been over to yet. We'll visit whoever we need to visit here real quick. I guess we don't need to talk to her again. I guess we just need to go this way. Let's check out these places first, rather than going all the way over there. Let's see where... Because we can also say, like, there's 3 large houses here. Wraiths, huh? Oh, this isn't a house. This is a guarded treasure. Probably gonna need that one. Not a very guarded, well guarded treasure now, is it? Not a very well guarded treasure. There we go. Teleport the horse away from danger. Not a very good guarded treasure.
Faster.
We just got on them, Garrett. Hold your horses.
Ghouls. And where there's ghouls, there's usually corpses.
Oh, God. Ooh, level 23 ghoul? Jesus. Big pizza ovens. And we're gonna have to be careful around here. We can't be doing too much. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so not a lot of shit there. We passed that. We're past this town here. I guess we'll keep going this way.
Battery low.
Oh, Jesus. Shit, that scared the fuck out of me. What the fuck is that? I don't know. You guys are battery low. Hold on, let me charge you. You guys ready? Get you plugged up.
Charging battery.
There you guys go. I don't know what these whirlpools are. On here, it's not large enough to do anything. Well, hippogriff, there's a monster nest down there. That's level 25 griffin. Nope. Nope. Oh, we're running. We ain't dealing with that. Oh, Jesus, man. No, yeah, no, he was fucking me up. How far back did it go? Oh, well. Oh, might as well go pick up the treasure. We'll drop by this village first, and then head up to the treasure.
Hey there.
Oh, lovely.
You'll never learn. Not good.
Not good at all. Bastards conjuring.
Your arse is mine.
Nope, not really. There we go. Oh, right in half. I take it all this loot's mine. Because no one here is going to be currently using it. Broken rake. I don't care. Mine now. All this shit, mine. In here? What we got in here? What kind of goodies you got? Nice. You got some water and some booze. I don't want that. You're from Novigrad. Oh, we're over encumbered. Oh. Be fine with that. Oh, there's still someone alive.
Perish.
There we go. Now they can move back in. A little bit of restoration on the side.
From? Long as the bowl's full. Not my fault.
Hey, can I offload my stuff on you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Six. Yeah, the swords aren't really worth much. Nice boots, actually. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can take all this stuff. Yeah. Oh, he's got no more money. Powdered pearl. $41? Jesus. I don't need to buy that many. We'll buy some chicken legs just to have some extra food on hand.
Farewell.
That offloaded quite a bit of weight at least. You guys can keep the rest. Alright, now for that. And from there we'll head back. Because it's not a very well guarded treasure. I'll just run up there and take it. Wraith extract. Take it. Oh boy. Roach. Let's get it. We can't really use that because of just what the fuck is happening over there. We could probably look at place. We didn't really check out that place. I think there is special shit over there, but I'm not sure. I don't know what that was. No idea. Horse doesn't want to run. Oh no. Staying away from that. That killed us last time.
bastard.
Doc, what are you doing? You trying to mount Roach? Get the fuck out of here. Slowly walking towards the horse. Well, they're still chasing us. Jesus. Yeah, they decided, like, oh shit, we're way too far from home. Damn it! Piece of shit. Overwhelmed too quickly. I'm gonna chase her fucking day. Roach, our path is fucked. This down here is fucked. Everything down here is too strong for us. We need to head back up.
Come on.
Come on, Roach. Straight line's all I'm asking for. We're just not going to go north, because north is too rough. Small ledge, girl. It's not much I'm asking for you, girl. And we'll head to the beach. I hope this. It's kind of, sort of to the beach. I need to. I will swim if I have to.
Whoa!
Hey, you get a boat? is in fact not have a boat. Let them all. Yeah, I'm not seeing any boats. Might have to swim for it. He's a strong swimmer. He'll make it. It's not a long one. And hopefully there's not any monsters in the water. There might be a drowner. Drowner might want to kiss. Maybe. I don't know. Watching. There we go. Things kind of infect themselves. Am I on the... Which part of the map am I on? Okay, this side. We can just make it that. I'll be happy. Rot things here. Out of ghouls. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. That's Trisses. We don't want Trisses. Like, technically we need that one. Alright. Wants us to go there. Mid-courts. Here we go. Let's get into the high level area. Go back to the normal area. Roach, you spawn in the weirdest places.
That's it, Roach.
It's a small ledge, Roach. Come on. This way. Roach has like an auto path system along with any kind of trail. Sometimes you really just gotta like force Roach to go somewhere else. Hey, Kira.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Oh, aren't you a doll?
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
No, it didn't.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice. You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse.
It's not that we lost our touch. I just didn't
I'm
care.
almost inclined to say good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed.
Okay.
I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Oh.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Okay.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
She's like oddly sexual in these favors.
So
like, you can do something else for me. You gotta pick up my package. It's like every time it like scares me a little bit. Oh, hello.
A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Okay.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake, we must journey.
Okay.
Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight.
Yeah, I was looking at. I was watching her quest line. I was like, she's like, this is getting oddly sexual. To the point where I'm actually kind of. And this one's not main story. This one's technically kind of optional. Jesus fuck. So I've been kind of worried about her quest line. It might be something that if we do end up doing it, just like changing the scene for a hot minute, you guys can see, there's enough titty in this game. You guys will probably see. Yeah, I know I can get art teen. I mean, we've already seen bare titty, but that was you have to do that one. That's story based. This is, if I can go, I think the rules as it goes is like, it can be in the game, but if you do optional content, it shouldn't be a problem, but I don't want to risk it. They've been kind of ban heavy lately, so I don't really want to try it. I don't want to test their patience. Forefathers Eve, that one would probably be fine. A favor for a friend. Witcher contracts, no. Griffin school gear. $18, Jesus. We can find his stuff at least. Tyler, I'll meet you over there at the island eventually. Eventually. Yeah, 'cause to be honest with you, it's like I don't think I've seen it. I'm pretty sure it ends in a sexy time. Which to me would be fine, but on stream I don't think it's gonna I don't think we need to show that. I don't know if this would be I don't want to push the line of the artistic nudity section. I'm not in. It might not end well for me. We can go search this Griffin School thing real quick. Baldur's Gate. You know what? I mean, like I said, we've already seen titties. That's something that's already here, but it was like necessary for the story. It wasn't optional. Just fine. I wasn't expecting the race to be here. Looks like we can loot that, but we can't really get to it. And whoever they ransacked this place did a hell of a job. Jesus. Jesus. Wow. Care for your sword, soldier. Like he's just drifting through the wind. Looking to start again. Contract monster in the swamp. Anyone knows how to read this, read it careful, and so that it's known far and wide, at least throughout the whole village. Out in the bog, where we dig peat, there's a beast that feeds on men and squirts out deadly mist all around itself. Good with a sword and looking for coin. Pay and pay well for the beast's head. We'll take a look at it. Swamp thing. We're not looking for that one. Okay, so it's not too bad. We can still do that, but this first. Oh my god, quit doing that. Why make the track button the same thing as swap? Swap the main, like, objective of the mission. It's the same button. I am curious what the swamp thing is. Up here on the mountain? Oh, a place of power? Just jumped over.
Power should draw from it.
All right. Walk on the top here. Worker. All right, got them taken care of. This is a Witcher grave. Of course, they would be behind. I killed both of them? I did. Nice. Puffballs. gun. Come on. Over here. Really like to do that. We collect all these puff balls. Really quick burst with this out. Ow. Put it away, please. Put it away. Put it away. Did I not buy the chicken from that guy? No, it did not. I grabbed the chicken. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Respawned the wraiths. Nice. I'm so glad we took so long to get into gear. You gonna attack? Okay, there we go. Okay, run through it. Jesus, that guy's fast. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck that is.
What now, you piece of filth?
I think it's a vampire. I think it's a type of vampire. I think it is a type of vampire. Yeah, it's vampire. Now look at him. There's regular vampires, and then there's like elder vampires, which is what a lot of people are typically used to. So I have played the DLC, so I do know a little bit about them. The vampires. Ain't nothing to fear, Ikamaras. Why? They ain't nothing more than overgrown bats. Anonymous city guardsman's last words. What is there? Fire. Okay. There we go. Got all the Witcher stuff. Fencing the hunt. Griffin school gear.
An illusion.
Dead horse. Oh, it's literally on the other side of the tower. Okay. Sick Griffin gear. So we got 4 out of 6. The last 2 are there and there. We gotta start heading up there anyway. Is it worth the Viper School? I don't think so. We got a wyvern down there. Yeah, the swamp thing is the wyvern. This is just going to be interesting. Oh, is this the Trail of Treats? Yeah, it is. I wonder, is it talking about the fiend? I don't know. It's hard to tell with these people sometimes.
Master, you'll stay clear of that fog if you value your life.
Oh, is it a foglet?
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
Tell me more about the monster.
This monster, tell me more.
Only seen it once myself, and that from afar and past dusk. Thought it were a man at first. Then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid? Nocturnal? First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed, near about. It was then Boren vanished. Merrick and Tommel went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeared. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted, and the peat there, master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily. Good for fuel.
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand. Assume you put up the notice in Downwarren.
Aye, 'twere me. Got to know someone reads them. Paid a scribe a dozen eggs to write it up.
I can help, for a fee.
Course! Why, even an ox don't pull a plow for free.
Nah, we don't need to.
Right,
I really don't
to
care
work.
about the discussing the
find
fee.
this
I could
monster?
extort you. I really don't care that much.
Beware. Bad, poxy air hangs o'er the marsh. Stings your eyes, claws at your throat. Claws so hard ye could choke.
See, it's 3 a.m. We need it dusk. It'll take for that long just so we have enough. Find out what's killing people. It's probably a foglet. Considering what you've told me, because the only thing I know that hunts and miss is the foglet. There we go.
Now in his eye. Ought to use it. Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
The magic lamp.
different claw marks. Guess a few individuals feed here.
Big footprints.
Tracks masked with magic. This is getting interesting.
What's her heart? Drawing her brain. Good stuff for alchemy.
No ordinary fog this. The odor. Metallic almost.
Too heavy. Like this one's higher armor, but to be honest with you, I don't like the way it looks. So we wear this one. Hate the way it looks.
Corpse is decomposed almost completely. Guess I'm dealing with an old foglet hiding behind an illusion.
Yep. Yep.
There's something here. There's the eye.
Don't. The cave. I wish I had stuff to make cat. Herbal deduction. We can make that. Nice. Oh, we got it. I don't know where we got the water essence from. We got it. Okay. So we can do that. Won't swallow. Cat. A cat. That's a cat. Go. I can see in the dark. It's gonna run out at this point. There he is. Oh, okay. You know what? That's fine. I can take this a little. I can do this a little better.
Someone placed an illusion here.
Well, well. Didn't mean to do that, but you know what? That's what we got now. got him. He was a little rough. Get our trophy. There we go. Or too heavy. We picked up too much stuff. I was burning against the poison. Yes. Or piercing, chance to stagger. Sure, we'll do status effects. That's nice. Still heavy, I didn't dump anything. Okay, that's good enough. We still can. Probably just added foglet. We did foglet. Okay, acquiring. Okay, they're interesting. Oh, is the smell gone? Looks like it. So it makes it just easy getting it back then. He said he was going after peat moss. Alright, sir. Your problem is taken care of.
Any tidings?
Creature's dead.
Monster's dead. Fog's dispersed.
Ha! Village folk will be content. Give them cause to celebrate. Well, you've earned your reward. Take it, and fare you well.
Nice. Alright. We got it. We got level 11. We probably got 4 points to spend, honestly. Yeah, there we go. That's a red mutagen. Have any of that? Any of that? We just got the mutants. Mutagens. Werewolf mutagen. We do maybe this one. I use this one more times than not. It's because I kind of like just tank my stuff. Always active. Protective shield that lasts until it's absorbed damage, holding max. Exploding shield. Can push his opponents back when it breaks. Bad. Interesting. There's one there just to get more damage out. We need frenzy. Poison blades. Blade oils are now 33% more charges. Efficiency. Energy. All of these are really nice, but I don't know. Griffin School, what's medium armor and heavy armor for Bear School. Focus, Adrenaline Burst, Rage Management, Steady Shot, Sunlight and Stars, Survival. That's not bad. That's really good. Attack is the best defense. Each defensive action generates. We'll pick that one. Really put like a just so we can get more attack power. I guess I should do that. More sign intensity. And the food now lasts for 20 minutes rather than the like minute that we've been doing. Overall, pretty good. Overall, pretty good. I think it's about time we headed up to Novigrad, at least visited. I don't want to go meet the peddler right now. Let's head up to Novigrad. I think it's a fine time we went up to Novigrad. Where's the nearest fast travel? I think it's gonna be a Dragon Slayer's Grotto. Man, that's a fucking long run. Been to Oxenford. And we got a long run. Alright. Let's get to a place where we can actually call Roach. Oh, foglets are out now. Up and over. You cross the river, Roach. You kill me, Roach. Did you get up out of the... Where are you at? There you are. So where on earth are you at? Alright, let's get it. This way. It gets caught on the littlest things. Up to Hangman's Grotto. That's the closest one we've got. Time to go. Much where we started.
Let's go.
I don't know where the map is going. I'm going towards it.
That's it, Roach.
Kind of struggling though. I don't know why though. Is there a bridge that I had to go across? Looks like it, yep. That's a long ass swim. Alright, bridge it is. For once the minimap knew what it was doing. It's got a battlefield.
Transit passes at terrific
Hey,
prices.
Notice board? Any contracts? We got one contract. Woodland Beast. Addendum note: the ward has not been claimed. Attention, if the monster is not killed at the end of the present month, taxes for the entire region will be raised by 1/5. Alright. We'll accept it. We'll still visit Triss first.
Halt! No passage. Bridge is closed.
Because?
Don't make me swim.
Because King Radovid said it should be. Won't let anyone through who don't have a pass.
Got a pass.
Perfect. Just so happens I have a pass.
What?
What?
Let me see.
What? What do you mean?
You never know. Alright, move on.
Yeah, man, he is fucking... He's sleeping so hard, his knees are in the ground.
Spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion. Long live Radovid! Come through.
Got boats underneath for this bridge. Come on, Roach. Go. Why go that way? It's straight. Oh, it's because they're bandits. But take the normal roads, I guess. Like a normal person. Into Novigrad. Isn't she kind of a beautiful city?
Hey-ya!
Hey-ya, hey-ya, hey-ya. Got a little tiny, really tiny road to get in here. All right, you guys ready to meet Triss? Let's go walking.
There must be order.
Strumpet. A shady individual.
Lebioda's wounds. Geralt of Rivia.
What's the hurry?
Lebioda's wounds.
Wait, no.
Geralt of Rivia.
Oh, he knows.
But there's also crippled keeps.
Bro, they got pretty ladies here. This is the best place.
Say the priests of all this.
Hey, yo, that's a blacksmith with a quest. Hey, buddy, what you got?
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended.
Well, that's not what I thought you did.
Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Want to get some of the
Geralt of
dumplings and
A
sword to
pleasure,
go?
Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Sure, I'll try a dumpling.
Mmm. Tasty.
Mmm, tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, I'm looking for a good swordsmith.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside.
You still make
do you
swords
make
anymore?
Swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Does he need to
I
die?
know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
You all, I've been eating a dumpling. Apparently they're pretty good dumplings too.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Van Horn?
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a plowing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to Town Hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Cleaver need to die?
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just...
The meaning?
Well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to get you supplies?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld, too.
King of Beggars?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge
So
a
forget that
sword
shit.
fit for killing gods.
Yes.
No. Criminal underworld.
Suddenly very
Sure I
interested.
wanna meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
All right.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Guys, we got ourselves a lead of swords and dumplings.
Officer, you taking a rest from witch hunting?
Pretty, but he can't keep it
Greetings,
down
Your
from
Honour.
himself.
Good to see you again.
It's the usual.
It's like they're not just in Oxenford,
Earn yourself some preferential rates.
the witch hunters.
Hard times we live in someone might well have a go for half price.
For half price, I'll undress halfway. You're a regular.
Okay, you know what? You know, typically beggars can't be choosers. Clearly, he's a chooser. Triss Marigold, witch and harlot, is wanted for the practice of black magic and conspiracy against the crown. Information leading to her capture will be rewarded. Triss is wanted.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong. No loitering round here.
Stop going there, or place on dirty fish tank.
How are we to fight a pestilence that changes form?
And the witch burning?
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you by the others of your species.
Is this just racism?
Like you, help me, kind folk, please!
Damn.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Burnt Doppler. Why, the stench is entirely different.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
It's not going to be a town I like. I remember why I didn't like this town.
Don't touch me.
His name, the celebrity. They wanted to throw even him in a dungeon. That's got worse.
Humans. Double chase.
Triss is probably not going to be her home.
Was gone in a flash. Well, she was in a rush. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
And this is my friend's home.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Shit up, pants already, big boy.
Not good.
Me. Leave it to me. Listen. Come on now. We'll split it. Plenty here for everyone.
I was losing that, but I was bringing out the sword.
For the sorceress who lived here.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
We didn't probably know why she's
from.
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game. Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Lovely name.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
Oh, I meant no offense.
Where is it?
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
I could have killed him.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Don't know much about small animals.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Who's it for then?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep,
Hate them.
one error, you'll make
Don't
a
like them.
mistake. It's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air.
He needs a spear or a
Be
sword
serious.
straight through the chest. Let's see if we can pick up some
Herbs? Roots?
some
Just turn to healing?
like clues. That's the word I was looking
Hairbrush.
for.
Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
My evening with a vampire. Dried fruit. What's Triss got up to? Oh, Peter. Bestiary?
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Witcher signs. There's another floor. Let's head up.
Trisses. Never knew her to drop them on the floor. The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Witcher's not quite the devils you thought. Witcher sign. What, 2 books like that? Nothing in here. Nothing else in here we see. I'm pretty sure last time I found them out, I ended up following like a thief.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief! What next? Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or...
You seen the new
exile?
waitresses?
Those were the days. They worth seeing.
And how? Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
I must need someone to show them around Novigrad.
Any need?
Thief.
You read my mind.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Good! Pickpocket!
Keep your eyes on him. He's speed walking a bit.
In Vizima's trade quarter. It has a red roof. Do you know if it still stands?
Spend all night spanking balls.
I'm not the best at this, but I mean, I can do my work. Thank God he just let me in.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here.
Here.
And you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
No.
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Is it care to hear my life story? Not really.
Ah, the bonny birds that prance by here, cheeks like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ah, Fabian, it's only healthy this year.
At least the dwarves are doing fine.
What next? Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or...
They swapped hands.
exile?
Gonna swap hands again with the shady individual? Nope.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
They were nicer in Temeria. Despite them not being really Temeria anymore, because Nilfgaard is occupying them now.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
The last beggar told me to saw it off, so I'm not really feeling generous. Think we're close enough distance? I think we're pretty good as far as distance-wise. We're close enough to see him, but far enough to where it's not really suspicious. Kind of lost in the city about exactly where we are, but we're heading in deep.
Same shit as always. You ever get new wares?
I still got my eye on him. Eternal fire.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Another
Okay, well, we're in Novigrad, so we're right around here.
thing from Temeria.
No.
Open up. Who are you and what you want?
Can't you tell? A freak.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Mm-hmm.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Illusion level 2. I don't care. Here, take it.
Catch.
It's not like I'm poor.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in the locker.
Fine. Make sure
You lose them, it's your throat.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
It's like if you lose them, your head rolls.
What ails
Watch
you?
it, Tram. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
My wife won't believe me when I tell The right her. miracle you've worked, I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
Nice to pay.
In that case, please convey that if any of
More and more people.
There she is.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Knew I was looking for you.
Spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Oh, what do you call it then?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
Little
For a man who
stretch.
shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute. You're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks.
Call it what you want.
See, Witcher,
Doesn't really change what
I've
it
got
is.
plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
You're not doing great.
Seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
What do you want?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
You got more than just humans in this world.
I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
As you see, we kind of did a different outfit for Triss. Both Triss and Yennefer, to be
What's
fair.
your arrangement? Using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be looking for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city
The green
for
color's
you.
really pretty, though.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Sure, it's a little bit more open than I was expecting, though, we'll admit. But I think we made the choice. We'll sit with it.
I think we're in for rain.
Are you in for rain? Does it smell like rain? Do you all ever get that smell? Like when it starts to rain? Like just like a... I wonder if it's just a country thing. I can usually smell when it's about to rain. Like it's got a weird smell in the air.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I'll get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
We proudly stank.
Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
I will take your shit. And it's just got fucking drowners underneath this house. Thanks, Triss. Tough drowner.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
We got some new gloves? Yeah, we do. Birds. Right there.
Free city of Nilfgaard. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves
They're
occupy
already doing
slums,
so.
The dwarves practically control finance. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
No.
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
I'm going to look, because I'm going to come out of this water, flip my hair back, and look stunning. There we go. Alright, we're all fixed up.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat.
Oh, and this.
And this.
Their pouch.
Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking
Debatable.
advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
This life. Sometimes.
Nothing hurts as much as
You in?
life.
Want a job?
Nah, you don't want a job. You know, with her wanted poster everywhere, you think they'd be a little bit more thorough with their search.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Problem?
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts.
I kill things.
But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then, let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
I got a rat problem.
Where are you going? Warehouse job won't wait, you know.
Wow, they got a lot of rats.
Looks like a good spot.
I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Probably could have gotten the payment up front. Probably should have got payment up front.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Gonna light him?
Well,
Okay.
now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
True. Maybe you're right.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing.
How do you know I found her?
You
didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
You didn't answer my question. She's fine.
She's fine.
That's good.
It's like, I know you've been with her.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
You see the handiwork?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
You burned all the grains. You invited a fire mage to a
Such a sharp
granary.
sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
So you can still burn this place to the ground.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out
Well, guess
of
what?
it.
It is our
Thanks for the
business.
advice, but I can't take it.
Guess what? It is our
All right,
business.
We've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
I agree. We should burn this entire granary down. I genuinely struggle to understand why people think they can handle a Witcher. I've never understood that.
Hired me on the assumption you wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child.
Burn,
If
look,
not for you,
light it on fire.
We need to find Brandon.
Light it all on fire. In fact, I'll do it. Light his entire product on fire. All you'll need to do, take the torch, throw it in the grain. Waste his entire product. We agreed on 1 coin purse will cost him a fucking fortune. I hate that there's more damage. 'Cause I just fucking upgraded it. Hey, Brandon. Hey!
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy.
I would have set fire to the warehouse
Spare me,
already.
good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double.
Now.
Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need.
No need. Glad I could help.
Now, he handled it a lot better than I did. I want to burn his
You might
entire
know
product.
Something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oniromancer in town, Corrine
A
Tilly.
what?
Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying.
Mm.
Such are the times.
Nice seeing you again.
It's nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Oh, right. Let's get it. Here's a normal grad.
Sick of it.
Hello?
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes.
I don't know
My
them.
ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Looking for Corrine.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Corrine.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Let me in?
I'd like to go inside.
I think I know what's in this house.
I don't
think I
usually
remember.
let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Yeah. I remember this place. I know what's going on here. Dumpling. I'll take all this shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Yeah. Come on, stop bothering her. Come on, Godling, stop bugging her. Come on. Quit it. Take home.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
It's just a godling.
Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
There's the door.
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
I'll try this door. There we go.
Blood! Don't spill it! Please!
Way to the next room's blocked.
There's the doll. Drawing of a crib.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Whiskey. Definitely need the alcohol just for all the other ingredients. Keep them preserved. No, it's probably bad. But
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
there we go. Oh?
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
The bread hearth. Probably most likely downstairs. There. Probably further downstairs, honestly. A trap door. There we go. That's what we need. Hello? Anyone home? Hello.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
I know what you are.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
I've met you guys before.
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
She likes horror.
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Let's make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
I like
Now
godlings.
go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
The godlings,
But your
I think,
yellow
are
eyes
funny.
are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
What'd you say?
Good day. But your yellow eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
He does have pretty blue eyes. Alright, time to wake up Sleeping Beauty. Hey, good morning.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too
You
real.
can hear Sarah laughing in the background.
And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
I made a
We
deal with
witchers
her.
have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
You can go along with my story.
I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
It's the way. Yeah, that's the way. Easy, non-violent situation.
The second sword. I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite
Quite the opposite.
Got a godling in your house. Name's Sarah, and she's an ornery little thing. Left her alone, but thought I should tell you about her.
I thank you for being candid. Could you rid me of this beast?
You can do it yourself. Just burn some burdock in the oven. She's sure to run. Godlings detest the smoke.
I will not wage war on a beast, large or small. Piss on the godling, piss on the house. I must merely find a fool willing to buy it.
All right.
Truth is, we're already on the Black Mountains.
Okay.
Economically.
He just immediately forgets.
Ugh. Those children are a plague.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
What?
Oh.
First they killed my son, now they'll throw us out into the street.
There we go.
That's some lovely civilization.
Better than last year.
Hey,
We're continuing on with this one. Yeah, but about 7. We're a little bit ahead on gear level.
The thinking customer will see right away.
Golden sturgeon, huh? Y'all don't know. Sturgeon is where a lot of caviar ends up coming from. Usually it's farmed for nowadays, because it's more economical to actually farm caviar than it is to get wild. Sturgeon were endangered for a little bit. A lot of the farms about sturgeon is actually really cool. If you guys are ever interested, a couple good videos on YouTube about it.
Who seeks to subdue Pile Driver.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Up?
Aye, to leave this city, son.
Or way up? I don't see a way up. There's the way up. The city feels full of life. It's nice. Hey.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
I mean, what is this about?
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe.
Okay.
To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Oh, let's get it.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Yeah, it's like she literally just said,
strongest, most complete
just
memory
answer.
You have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
She was there when I died. The most current one is the training at Kaer Morhen.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, go on.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes, I want to hear more. But yeah, so specifically, if you guys do know, that first time was actually in the Netflix series. If you guys do want to watch it, Henry Cavill actually plays a very, very good Geralt of Rivia. Highly recommend the first 2 seasons. Can't say much for the 3rd season because Henry Cavill is not Geralt. It's one of the can't remember his name. I'm terrible with names. The guy that played Thor, his brother, replaced him for a number of reasons, unfortunately. But the Netflix series was pretty good. Like I said, I haven't seen 3, but 1 and 2 were really good. That instance of them finding each other is, in fact, season 1. It's really, really good. The other 2 I don't really know too much because I haven't played Witcher 1 and 2. I've only really played this one.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I want to hear
please do.
the moment I died.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Deep. Sparrow. Apparently a lot happened.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
And in?
The rosemary and thyme?
You have survived?
As you enter the city through the red light district.
Did you sleep? Did you take a nap?
Bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
That's a boy. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. You didn't sleep? You kept sleeping? Okay. To be honest, I have taken in a probably unhealthy amount of caffeine today. I probably needed to chill it, to be honest with you. I like to drink a lot of gamer sets here recently, and of course that's got a lot of caffeine. Usually I only drink the one. Studying is important. Sleep is also important, though. I say that as a full-on hypocrite, because I literally will not get enough sleep myself. I try to. But but I'm just very bad at following my own advice.
Not for a boy.
At least 7 cups a day, yeah.
I'm not about to deliver myself to those skeleton butchers.
Well, I mean, coffee's also not too bad. This stuff is unfortunately pretty bad. Like it's not bad, and it's like flavored water. It's like drinking Kool-Aid, but it's without all the sugar and without all the calories. But it's just a lot of caffeine. Coffee mixed with my insomnia led to me not sleeping for a while. Shit, man. Oh no, no. I mean, hell, that even happened when there was times where, when I was actually in college for a little bit.
Help some fellas out, master.
What do you got?
We're a bit of coin short another round.
Oh, you're not drinking anymore.
See? Butcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter. Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses.
Physics is rough, not gonna lie.
Their legs.
Guess I've been
Physics,
to the wrong villages,
I struggled
with the wrong lords
when
and
I ended up
ladies.
doing
Come,
physics
don't make us beg.
for my classes.
Anyways?
I ended up,
Men in need.
what was it? I ended up like inside the teacher's office almost every day after class because I struggled so much for it. I mean, personally, I think that's because I'm a biology student. From what everyone tells me is like, if you're a biology student, you typically struggle with physics for some reason. And it's usually everybody. It's just our minds just struggle with that for some reason. Chemistry has a lot. Yeah, chemistry is weird. I was never really good as far as the practical side of it. I did amazing on the labs. I was scary accurate with my labs and my like measurements. Surprisingly, I would always scare my lab partner because I'd be like right on the dot. Like it's like, hey, you need 25 milliliters this, 75 milliliters this. I'd have almost damn near perfect on both of them before we got in here. Physics is better. Physics has always been fun. It's just hard for me to understand. It's always been like that. Physics has always been really rough. But to be honest, I've always enjoyed the classes. I had to take physics 1 and 2. The labs were amazing. Labs were always fun. They were always interesting. The material we were studying was always really, really cool. The calculations were rough. The concepts and the theory was difficult to apply. Eventually, I kind of got it because I will admit though, I do not handle math well anymore. Like, physics screwed me up as far as math. I'm kind of glad I took physics kind of last, because it screwed up the way I think about math so much. Because like it goes. I feel like it's like in math you essentially either are finding something or you're given enough things to figure out the problem. With physics, whenever you kind of go into the problem, you go in with a very small, limited amount of information and have to pull directly off of assumptions such as gravity, such as volume, such as speed, momentum, velocity, all that. I'm struggling to pull back on it because it's kind of left my brain at this point in time. You're gonna kill me. I remember the teacher sucks because he explains with no effort. I mean, honestly, well, yeah. It's just, I don't know, physics, it's hard, I don't know. Physics was really hard for me. I don't really know how I got through it. I'm just gonna, let me pass.
Believe me, doing you a big favor by not giving you coin. Now let me through.
Let me go.
Whoa, Master. You best watch your words.
You don't share a trade.
But that don't mean you can treat us like dogs.
Shut it. You'll bring misfortune on us. He's a witcher, can't you see?
This year your general grade is about 6.9 out of 7. That's 1.0 for being perfect. That sucks. I've never seen that grading system before. Then again, I'm from this. It's like I don't know where. I don't know if you're from. I'm from the States, and typically we usually just go for it. You're from Chile, okay? I would explain why I didn't. That I don't, because we grade like on a 4.0 scale. Like 4.0 straight A's, and then like 3.0 is like B's, 2.0 C's, B's is a 1.0, and F 0. It's still really, really good though. And 6.9 is still really, really good. We're gonna get to a fist fight.
Out of my way.
Fuck off.
We won't do it.
I will.
I'll not take orders from anyone. In fact, not the least afraid to teach a witcher some manners.
Well, you're stupid then. Let you get a hit in. Easy enough. There we go.
Enough. We've seen your point, Master.
Go home. You're done here.
Go home. You're drunk. From 1.0 to 3.9 is bad grade. From 4.5 to 5 is decent. Right? And the magic perfect grades are... Yeah, that's about fair. Does this place... Hold on. I need to check. Does this place have a barber? I desperately need to get this man a fucking haircut. Broken flowers, the rosemary and thyme. I desperately need... Hold on. I need to get this man a fucking haircut. Where is it? Let's see, Witcher 3. This is Novigrad. Novigrad, haircut. Take a look at this map for map. Jesus! Fuck! Hold on. I was not paying attention. Jesus. Hi. Thank you for the pipe. Get the shit out of me. It's loud. All barber locations. Yeah, no, it's loud. It's meant to. It's it's meant to spook. All barbers. I don't care. I don't care about this. H. Oxenford, Novigrad. Couple of. Looks like there's one around here. Also one like over here. Next to the board. We'll go to that one.
I was made for loving.
Are you? Make a quick run over here.
Suspicious to me, tramp.
Gotta get this man's looking fucking bushy. We need to get him a shave and a haircut.
There must be order. No lollygagging.
You? No. You? No. It's also 4 a.m. Not in a circle.
Don't be stupid.
Oh, accidentally punched.
Wonderful.
Not here. Like right here. Get kind of out of the way. Do a quick meditation. To a reasonable time, at least. It's 1:31 a.m. You really need to mess with your sleep. Well, you probably need to get some sleep. To be honest with you, it's like I'm probably going to bed here soon too myself. Well, a lot of people here now. Barber.
Capital of the world, they call it. But what's in that?
Ugh, there's no fucking integrity in this world.
Oh, I see the scissors. Out of my way.
Sit down. My regards to your mother.
Out of my way. This store? It is a store. Fuck yeah, let's go. I get so sleepy at night, I sleep early. Ah, okay. You've just been so busy around the day, the only time you can study that night. Yeah, I mean, that's me too. I could only study at night. Let's get full clean shaven. Shave it all off. There we go. And a new haircut. Shaved except for ponytail. Nice, now we're matching. There we go. He's
So
looking
long.
sharp now. Now we're matching. Geralt's hair was one of the inspiring for the hairstyle. All right, to the brothel.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals. Don't touch me.
Dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flowed.
I was huffing a bit out my own business, but when suddenly up he pops in.
Right, we're about 100 feet away.
Fuck.
I never come back, you stinking scaddies.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you want.
Zoltan! I love Zoltan.
Next time
Get
I'll
it.
rip your fucking legs off.
and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Love Zoltan.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass.
As always.
Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Yeah. Let's get it.
We can't kill him!
One down.
Reminds me of our days before. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Virgin.
Told you this place was no good. Told you to.
I think Zoltan killed more than I did.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Looking for Ciri.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Running.
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh. Not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dad?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
You know what? I think this might be a good time to stop. I think, yeah, it's a pretty good time. Right, that's there. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm about running out of gas. We've made some decent progress, though. We did a lot of good stuff on the side over here. We leveled up a little bit. We got our stuff set up for next stream. We did some story quests. We got into Novigrad. We saw some racism, but well, that's just Novigrad, unfortunately, right now. We met up with Triss. We met Zoltan. And here pretty soon, we're going to meet Dandelion. Excited for all that. We're going to meet more Ciri stuff. It's going to be fun. Let's see, the next stream is probably going to be Saturday. I haven't really decided what we want to do Saturday. I think I might take a short break from Witcher until next stream, whenever we end up doing that. Might do some more of something else, though, depending on how I feel with it. I know I've been wanting to do some Lethal Company, but I'm not sure if I want to stream that or not. We'll have to see. Not quite sure if I want to do that or not, so I'm kind of on the fence, unfortunately, at the moment. So yeah, still not quite sure where I want it as far as stream goes. Because I've got a couple things on my list. We could play Subnautica, that's my favorite game. We play a little bit of that on this one. Tales of Rise we still needed to play. Because I thoroughly enjoyed that game, but it's more of an RPG game. There's visual novel I've been looking to play. Interesting, but I don't know how that's going to play off. I'll think of something. We'll be doing something Saturday, so see you guys there. Is there anyone live at the moment? No one I'm following at the moment. Really live that I want to send you guys over to at the moment. So we'll probably just go ahead and say goodbye to you guys here. Anyway, I appreciate you guys all being here. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of our lurkers. I appreciate our active chatters. I appreciate every last one of you guys came in here, had a good time, used some points, had fun, scared me a little bit. Every last bit of it. Appreciate every last one of you guys. You guys just being here means the absolute world. So I will see you guys again here real soon. Saturday. That's when we're going for. We're trying to gun for Saturday. Saturday. What day is Saturday? Saturday is going to be the 30th. I'll be honest with you guys. Saturday's probably going to be the last stream of the year. Because it's like that is New Year's Eve, and then we got to do New Year's Eve is going to be on the 31st, and New Year's Day is going to be on the 1st. Probably be spending that with family. So you guys will see me probably one last time before the end of the year, and then we'll start off a brand new 2024 with you guys. I'm excited for it. All right, I'll go ahead and call it for tonight. I'll wish you guys a lovely evening. Get some rest, get some sleep, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye bye, guys.